Hi there, and welcome to my backyard, where we're enjoying a beautiful, crisp day with a clear view of the elkhorns that are behind me. My name is Mason Van Arsdall, and I'm going to get started here with question number one, a little bit about myself. I'm a senior at Baker High School. I grew up on a cattle ranch in Durkee, Oregon, which is about 20 miles outside of Baker. I love being in the outdoors. I love hunting and fishing, and I love to rope at brandings, and I did it a little bit competitively at high school rodeo. I also love baseball, football, and basketball, where I'm a leader on the court and in the field. I hope to carry my leadership capabilities with me my 4 years after EOU into my career field. For question number two, I'd like to talk about a leadership experience I've had. Since my freshman year, I've played catcher on my varsity baseball team. As the catcher behind the baseball plate, you have a view of the entire baseball field. So I'm trusted by my teammates to make all the split-second decisions and communicate between all of them what's going to happen next, what's already happened, what they need to do to get the job done. With this leadership role, I've learned that through stress and anxiety to get things done and keep focused on the next task and not let anxiety overwhelm me. Now I'm going to do question three here. This is one of my favorite group projects I've participated in high school. My sophomore year, my advanced biology class, we wrote a book as a whole class we chose current events that involve the environment around the world. And each classmate chose one partner and would write a chapter, and we put the chapters together to make a novel on current events. And me and my partner, Jake Cusick, he's one of my friends, we chose to do slash and burn agriculture in the Madagascar, which was an amazing topic to write about. I wrote half the chapter and he wrote half the chapter, and then we put our chapter together and then combined all the other chapters to write a pretty cool book that is published on Amazon. And I learned that you have to have good partners that are successful to make you successful, have successful people around you, and that you need to be accountable. You got to get your stuff done, but they also have people around you that can get their stuff done so that you don't end up having to do it all yourself. Now on to question four, why I'm interested in attending EOU. In February, I got the opportunity to meet up with the Eastern baseball coaches, and they showed me around the campus. And I did sign to play baseball there. I'm very excited about it. Although it's not going to help me financially wise, I get the opportunity to represent my high school and represent Eastern Oregon baseball at the next level. I also have chosen to attend EOU because of its closeness to my community. I get to stay kind of close, and when I need to, I can come back and help with baseball. And most importantly, I got the opportunity to help a teacher teach her fourth grade class this year, where I got kind of close to one of the students. His name's Aiden. He actually told me he was going to drop out his eighth grade year just like his brother did. And after getting to hang out with me a little bit and come sit by me at basketball games and have me help him with his homework, he told me he decided he wants to finish high school. And it's kids like that that make me want to stay and help out our community. Not to mention the bit outdoors that Eastern Oregon has to offer. I can step outside of Eastern and go to Thief Valley Reservoir, Wolf Creek, Wallowa Lake, and go fishing when I want to, or be in the Elkhorns or over in Starkey and be hunting and shed hunting when I need to get away from things. Now to question five, why I've chosen my major course of study. I've chosen to study fisheries and wildlife biology at Eastern Oregon University. Getting the opportunity to live in Eastern Oregon and living and being involved in the outdoors and getting to get judgment of the environment and traveling back and forth across the state for athletics. You can see the urbanization of the west side kind of spreading, and you can see that everywhere, but just an example in Oregon. And I would love to find a way to teach people as you see cities stretching out into our environment. And I'd like to teach people how to coexist with their environment. One example is at my family's ranch in Eastern Oregon. There was the B2H, Boardman to Hemingway program, that was going to come right through our property, right through our meadows, through our fields, through our cows. And they were going to build high intensity power lines. And we had lots of biologists coming out and getting to the feel of how it was going to go through, where it should go through, how it'll affect local species. And turns out we had an endangered species, the sage grouse, on our property. And we had lots of scientists coming out trying to find them and see how many there were. And I got the opportunity, our local rangeland scientist, Leticia, who's a family friend of ours, invited me and my sister to come out and trap and count sage grouse. And I thought it was just an amazing experience. And it really drew me to biology and being a biologist in the future. It fits into my future plans. Another cool story that I enjoy is our neighbor was a fish and game warden for the state police, and he had confiscated an Asian snapping turtle, which are huge, by the way, and had somehow managed to escape the bed of his truck. So the little third grade Mason was out there with one of the state troopers for about 2 days trying to find this escaped snapping turtle, and that was another career path that has really drawn my attention as law enforcement with the outdoors through fish and game. For question 6, why I applied for this particular scholarship, I'm very excited to attend EOU and get a post-secondary education. And one of my main goals is to leave college debt-free. And by getting this scholarship, I will achieve that goal. I'm also super excited about the internship that comes along with this scholarship. My sister, she's a junior at Oregon State, and she has had a hard time finding internships. They're super competitive and they're hard to find. So knowing that this is a bonus of the scholarship is just huge to me. Also, OTEC is amazing. It's a member-owned organization, and I know a couple people that are involved in this organization that I admire greatly. They both have had lifelong careers with OTEC, and they have raised their families and gotten to stay in Eastern Oregon, which is huge to me. I actually had an opportunity to go to Linfield, but just staying on this side of the state was a huge deal to me. For number 7, there are 3 reasons why I believe I should be one of the 4 to receive this scholarship. I am driven, I'm organized, and I am reliable. Throughout high school, I've been a 3-sport athlete. I've played football, baseball, basketball. I've competed in FFA, FBLA, 4-H, National High School Rodeo. I've been a member of NHS. I've been in the community doing community service. And while doing all of this, I have been an honor roll student as well. One of my goals getting to compete in all of these activities is to maintain a high GPA and do well in school. And as of now, I have a 3.98 weighted GPA, which I'm very proud of. One skill that I have learned from all this is being organized. It is very important to stay organized when juggling athletics and clubs and school and work. And it's something that I think I'm very successful at. A great example of it is just today. I woke up 4:30 in the morning, had to go to practice for baseball, and went to school, did my online school. Now I'm here making my video, and after here, in about half an hour, I have to go to my football practice, where after football practice, I now have to go to pep night, where I'm going to be talking on the microphone all night, telling people what to do. My third quality is reliability. In all 3 of my sports, I've been a team captain, and I'm a leader in my classroom. This summer, I worked, and I learned how important all of these different character traits are, because not all people in the real world possess these. I think it's super important that whether I'm playing baseball, doing my calculus, or driving tractor out in the field swathing hay, I show up with the mentality that I'm going to get it done, and with a smile on my face. For number 8, I know this is a very big decision for the scholarship committee, but I also know that I'm a very good investment. All my life, I have represented my team, my coaches, my family, my community, my school, the Pacific Northwest, and I would be honored to get the opportunity to represent OTEC as I go through my 4 years at Eastern Oregon University. for question number 9. Some questions I have for you as a scholarship committee, but also as an organization of Eastern Oregon. What are some specific goals and achievements you hope to see from me as a recipient at the end of 4 years when I am ready to graduate? I also have one more question where I was recently interviewed by a sports podcast, Dodsy. He asked me a very, very infamous question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Let's go. My next guest, he's a senior, Baker City High School. Baseball player, basketball player, football player. Yesterday, he committed to play baseball at EOU. He's none other than Mason Van Arsdall. Here's the interview. What's up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodgy with Eastern Oregon Live Sports, and I am here with Baker High School senior and EOU baseball commit, Mason Van Arsdall. Mason, what's up?
Not much.
Man, that's exciting, man. A Baker City kid signing at EOU. I mean, you know, baseball's brand new there. Well, not brand new. It's revitalized, I say.
Yeah.
So let's tell the listeners how did EOU come about? Like, what was the process there?
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No.
Good man.
Yeah, pineapple does not go on pizza.
So,
In conclusion, I would like to thank each of you individually for giving me this opportunity and taking time out of your day to watch this video. I've enjoyed getting to discuss representing OTEC and Eastern Oregon University, and I hope that I get to meet you individually someday. And I want to thank you for joining me in my backyard on this beautiful Eastern Oregon spring day.